In this video, I'm going to show you how to trim your study models. For the maxillary arch, you have to draw a line right in the middle. We're going to draw a line from the canine. Another line from the other canine. Because this model, the maxillary model, has a peak in this area. This is the shape that we're looking for. Where the canine is, and right in the midline. And when we see it from the bottom, it's going to look like this. It's going to look like a triangle here. That's the shape that we need to give for the maxillary model. Then we're going to do these diagonal lines. The line that we're going to do next is at the distal of the last molar. The distal of the last molar, okay? So we're just gonna do over here. So that diagonal is gonna come from the canine to the last molar, from the canine to the last molar. And then from canine to the center, from canine to the center, making a peak. And then we have to do the heel. So the heel, if you can see, then it's gonna come from the sides. So from the last molar to the back area, from the last molar to the back area. So these two sides over here, that comes like this, comes in, it's going to be the heel. So, okay, so then we are going to do the heel. This will be the back. We're gonna push it in, and then we're gonna go and do the heel on the sides here. And then on the sides there. Okay, so let's go to the machine. Make sure that you have all your PPE on, especially your goggles, your gown, gloves. So we're gonna turn on the machine on the back. This button here. The water has to be running, so there is no water here, so where you turn it on is on this. And you're gonna see that it is. So, okay, so now, very important, you want to make sure that you are stable and you are in front of the model, right? You're not standing on one foot or the other, so you want to make sure that you are stable. Very important not to put the knuckles in when you're pushing. Not to put the knuckles in, because then you're going to go in. So it is pulling from here, okay? We're just going to pull from here in a stable way. So you're going to try to use this line over here and create the midline. It's central. This one is a clam top, but that is the other center. So we're going to use this as a reference point, and then we're going to push back so we can do the back, okay? So we're just going to go over here, and we're going to do the back. With that, you want to make sure that you're not cutting your last piece here. Okay, you want to make sure that you're not cutting those molars. I'm gonna go heel there. Now, if we look over here, then we have here in the mandibular. From the canine, we're going to do a mark. From the canine, we're going to do another mark to the last molar. Then we're going to have the heel. Then we have the back. So how are we going to mark it in our model? So we're going to have the canine. We don't do anything in the front. And then we're going to have the other canine. And it's going to be around here. Then we're going to do a mark on the last molar. Then this will be the heel. This will be the back. And on the last molar. This will be the heel. And this will be the diagonal. This from here to here, we're going to round it. So this will be rounded from here to here, okay? So let's get started. We're going to turn on the machine. Make sure that there is water running. So we're gonna turn it here. Make sure there is water running. Then we're gonna start with the back. Make sure that you are in front of the machine with the model. Don't put your knuckles in. Don't put your knuckles in. Have it down. You're going to use this line over here to put where the sun goes off. So where the sun goes off, you're going to make sure that you have it. And when you push it back, the back is going to be straight. So we're going to have it here. And we're going to push it back. The stencil in that line. And you put water. So I just want to put this a little bit more into the cake here. And then so we can see it more. If we can compare it to the model, we can see that it's the same. We have that round from canine to canine, that one here, the heel, and the back straight, because when we put it, we use the lines here. Okay, so this is how you would trim the mandibular model, and this is how you would trim, and this is how you would trim the maxillary. See, the difference is that little peak for the maxillary.